Hi everyone, welcome to Mermaid Radio. You are listening to this week's Universal Energy reading using the 16 Cowrie and the Veve prophecy cards. I am Mami Olufunke. This reading is in effect from today, Monday, January 28th through Sunday, February 3rd, 2019. Let's get started. The universal energy reading for this week for the planet sees 4 Cowrie on the mat and Eshu Ovumila in the very prophecy cards. This reading says that Earth Mother is taking inventory. She's looking for what she needs to remain whole and working, and she's coming up short because we're overeating from the fruits of her labor. We need to recognize that Earth Mother builds stones, she builds mountains, she makes oil for a reason, to keep the earth afloat, to keep it cool, so that the water of the ocean is not just for our enjoyment. It's not just for that. It covers a series of vents at the bottom of the ocean that if the water was to evaporate, we would not be able to breathe those gases. So we have to really take care of Earth Mother. We have to realize our place on Earth Mother and keep our footprint as small as possible. Ashe. The universal energy reading for the people this week sees 9 Cowrie on the mat and Yamoja Azaka in the Veve prophecy cards. This reading says, handle challenges as they arise. Um, we often are challenged by people and we take it deeply to heart, and then we want to lash out with a spell or an incantation when a lesser means would suffice. A simple request can mitigate the need for a spiritual onslaught. So if you can just simply say, please don't do that again, as opposed to uh, conjuring up your ancestors or an Orisha to um, protect you from something that's really minor or trivial. So we need to use our spiritual knowledge and wherewithal, to take care of ourselves when circumstances call for it. Ashe. The universal energy reading for love this week sees 8 Cowrie on the mat and Eshu Yemuja in the Veve prophecy cards. And this reading is for love between people, whether it's intimate partners or buddies, co-workers, family, um, people who render you services that you've become friends with and you share love with and for, and people who admire you and love you. Those relationships this week are seen as sacred, and we need to honor them and protect them and uphold them as much as we can and appreciate the fact that we have someone to love and we have someone who loves us. And that goes for human uh, relationships, or if you have a pet, um, that kind of relationship too should be honored and protected this week. Ashe. The universal energy reading for spiritual development sees 8 Cowrie on the mat and Eshu Obatalah in the Veve prophecy cards. This reading talks about people having schools of thought, sacred schools of thought, the mystic schools, the Orisha and Ifa schools. If you're thinking of establishing one this week, it's a good week for it. This is a good week, good time to get that going. If not, if you're in the planning stages, you should come up with a lot of good ideas this week. So work on it. Um, and know that if you already have an established school, what you're teaching is um, is helping, and you should stick with it. Um, especially where it's for the good of this world, for peace, love, happiness, harmony, food for everyone, shelter for everyone, clothing for everyone. When those ideals are considered and worked on to become manifest in the world, this is this week you will find progress in establishing and working on your establishment. Ashe. This has been Mami Olufunke's Universal Energy Readings. I thank you for joining me today. I thank you for joining me this week. Please check out archive content. Look at some of the other videos, especially the 2019 New Year reading. If you like this information and you find it useful, please like, subscribe, and add notifications to know when the next video is available. Have a great week, everyone. Odabo.